Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Abdullah Oduro with Learn the Letters from New You, the New Muslim Experience. And that's exactly what this experience is. It's something new for you, but guess what? You've reached the fourth lesson. The fourth lesson. We're almost there, inshallah. We have a couple of more lessons to go. Well, a couple maybe times two, but you will finish within the next 16 days, inshallah ta'ala. So be proud of that you have made it here and you have learned a good amount of the letters, or learned the beginning amount of the letters, and you are learning how to connect vowels to them. And that is something that, as I mentioned before, it's like riding a bike. Once you get it, you'll be able to, inshallah, in the future, whenever, be able to read these letters and be someone that is proficient in reading the language of the Quran and reading the language of any Arab all around the world, because this is the actual scripture. So let's go ahead and begin. So again, as we always do, we have the whole alphabet here to entice you, but also to remind you of what you've done and what you are responsible for. And as you can see, our methodology is that within whatever new lesson that we bring, or any new practice that we bring, we incorporate the previous lessons before that, meaning we incorporate the fatha, the kasra, and the dhamma, and also incorporate, obviously, the letters that were taken from before, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're reading Arabic anyway. You're going to be reading all of the letters combined, just like in English, 26 letters. You're going to you have to learn the letters before you can even read. So we're trying to put some of the letters together when it comes to practicing. So the letters that are new that we're taking today are dal and zal. As you can see on the second row on the far right, colored in green, dal and zal. Dal and zal. So the first letter being dal, it should be written under there, dal, D-A-L. Dal, as you can see, it's just kind of like a, what do you call it, an acute angle, and we pronounce it as dal, dal, like the letter D, A, B, C, D, the same way. It's kind of like the ta, as I mentioned to you before, being that the top tip of the tongue touches where the inner inside of the front tooth and the gums meet. But dal is a little more not snapped off of you snap that, it's that, just the same place you would pronounce the letter D. Okay, so the dal with the fatha on it is that, 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 that. Now we have two A's there. You would think it would be long, but remember, the fatha, kasra, and dhamma general rule, irregardless of what's written in English, is a split second. Okay, just like if you were to tap on something, right? That. That's how quick. That. Okay, and the dhamma, with the dhamma, it would be do. Remember, do not do what is called tafkhim, and that is making your mouth full. We don't want to make our mouth full. Say do. If you do that, it will resemble another letter that we're going to take later, which is bod. Okay, now this is do. Like, what are you going to do tomorrow? More close to that, like do. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? Pretty similar to that. And with the kasra, it's going to pronounce di, 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 di. Dal kasra di, dal kasra di, dal kasra di. Okay. The next letter that we have is thal. Now, thal, as written here, is not the pronunciation of thick, not thal, right? Where it's just the tongue sticking out all the way, but thal. You have your tongue sticking out in the same place that you would with thick, but you slide it. You let it vibrate, okay? Just how you would you let the top portion of your tongue vibrate on the edges of your front teeth, okay? So it would be so the first letter is the fatha, the fatha, the fatha, the. Okay, with the dhamma is thal dhamma dhu, thal dhamma dhu, thal dhamma dhu. And with the kasra is thal kasra the, thal kasra the, thal kasra the. And the reason I wrote THE here is because that's a word that we're familiar with. We don't say the. I saw the person. I saw the house. No, I saw the. And that shows you in English that you have to hear it pronounced. In Arabic, once you have the vowels and you know how to pronounce the letters correctly, khalas, that's it. It's going to sound like that ila al-abad forever. It's not going to be like, because uh, it's totally going to change what we call the makhraj. The makhraj. It's not going to totally change like that. So here you see that it's pronounced the, not the. You don't elongate it, but it's shortened. The, the. So again, ذال فتحة, ذا, ذال ضمة, ذو, and ذال كسرة, the. And remember, we do not make our mouth full. We don't say va, vu, vu, or vu, or the. No, it's you don't make your mouth full at all. Okay, now when it comes to connecting the letters, as you know, in the first couple of lessons, we didn't have this slide, but in these lessons, we have the slide because it's very important for you to distinguish these letters when they are connected to other ones, okay? Very important to be able to distinguish it and further read correctly. So as we see in the first one, what's the first letter on the far right? The first letter on the far right is ba. Remember, the dot on the bottom. So ba plus dal, okay, would be ba and dal together. We didn't put tashkil on the beginning. We should have, but we see here, if ba has kasra, what is it? B. And dal has fatha, what would it be? Da. So we would say ba kasra B. Dal fatha da. Bida. Okay. And the next one here is Jim. Remember, half of the skeleton is cut off because it connects, right? And Jim is a letter that could connect to the left and to the right. So we have Jim, Dhamma, Ju, and then Dal, Fatha, Da. Juda, Juda, Juda. Okay. Now the next one shows and proves that Dal does not connect to the left side. So Dal and Dal are letters that are not like Ha, Jim, Kha or Ba, Ta, Tha. Okay, they do not connect to the left side. Only on the right of the letter it connects. So you see here, Dal plus Kha plus Ta equals what? As you can see, Dal in the beginning does not connect to Kha. As you can see, it does not connect to Kha. So it's open, therefore it does not accept anything to connect to it. All right. So we see here, Dal Fatha Da. Kha Dhamma Khu. How do we say it? Dakhu. 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 And then if we connect the Tha, that would be Tha Kasra. Thi. Tha Kasra. Thi. Tha Kasra. Thi. All together. Dakhuthi. 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 Okay, so let's remember from this slide, the most important thing from this slide is to remember that Dal and Dal do not connect to letters to the left of it, only to the right of it. So when looking at this chart, we see that Dal connects to, there are some letters that connect to the left of it, but not to the right. Okay, so if we look at this chart, we see, let's start from E1. So E1 is what? Ba fatha ba. Dal fatha da. Bada. Bada. D1. Alif fatha a. Dal fatha da. Ada. 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 C1. Ba fatha ba. Ta dhamma tu. Batu. 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 B1. Thu dhamma thu. Ba dhamma bu. Tubu. 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 A1. Alif dhamma u. Ta kasra ti. Uti. 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 E2. Ta dhamma tu. Ba kasra bi. Tubi. Ta fatha ta. Tubita. 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 D2. Ba fatha ba. Jim kasra ji. Baji. Dal kasra di. Baji di. C2. Ba dhamma bu. Kha kasra khi. Buhi. A transition may be kind of hard. Buhi. Take it slow. Buhi. Dhal fatha dha. Bukhitha. Excuse me. Bukhitha. Bukhitha. B2. Ha dhamma hu. Ta dhamma tu. Hutu. Hutu. Ta fatha ta. Hutu ta. You're gonna have to switch. Ta ta twice. Hutu ta. Hutu ta. Okay. A2. Ba dhamma bu. Ta kasra ti. Buti. Ta kasra ti. Buti ti. Buti ti. So you got to transition. Ti ti. Buti ti. This is really working the tongue now. Stick with me. Stick with me. We're looking at the end of the tunnel. We're trying to read the Quran. E3. Alif fatha a. Ba kasra bi. Abi. Kha fatha kha. Abi kha. D3. Ba dhamma bu. Kha dhamma khu. Bukhu. Ta dhamma thu. Bukhuthu. C3. Ta dhamma tu. Ba dhamma bu. Tubu. Ta kasra ti. Tubuti. Tubuti. B3. Alif kasra i. Ba kasra bi. Ibi. Ta kasra thi. Ibithi. A3. Dhal dhamma dhu. Ra kasra ri. Dhuri. Alif dhamma u. Dhuri u. E4. Ta fatha ta. Ha dhamma hu. Tahu. Ta fatha ta. Tahuta. D4. Ba dhamma bu. Kha dhamma khu. Bukhu. Ta dhamma tu. Bukhutu. Bukhutu. C4. Kha dhamma khu. Kha dhamma khu. Khukhu. Ta kasra ti. Khukhuti. 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 B4. Dhal kasra the. This letter we haven't taken yet, but it's ra. Ra kasra ri. Dhiri. Za dhamma zu. Dhiri zu. And last letter A, last word A4. Ta dhamma tu. Ba dhamma bu. Tubu. Dhal dhamma dhu. Tubudhu. Tubudhu. Thubudhu. So that concludes it. I know this was probably the worst or the most intense tongue workout that you've had from these lessons. But guess what? It's going to get more and more challenging. And the more you challenge, the more you'll be appreciative and the more you will be firm in what you're learning. So we ask Allah to bless you in this journey. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.